What's up, everybody? Nick Brengle here, and today I'm answering your questions that you asked, that I asked you to ask me so that I could answer for you. So I've tried it a few times in the past, just get some questions, answer them. It could be about YouTube, it could be about mustache maintenance, it could be about food, it could be about movies, it could be about anything you want. And so, yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to do. I got a handful of questions on Instagram, and I'm going to be answering those right now. Okay, so Kevin asks, what are some of your style influences, and how did you make them into your own? So how do I answer this question? I have a lot of influences and people that have inspired me over the years. Big filmmakers like Terrence Malick, Christopher Nolan, M. Night Shyamalan, Steven Spielberg. Just the list goes on. And it's not even just filmmakers or DPs that influence my style and the way that I approach the work that I do. It's also actors and podcast hosts and just people in my real life, people that are close to me, people that speak into my life in all kinds of different ways. It all sort of culminates into the style and the way that I feel being behind the camera and in front of the camera, shooting videos for YouTube and for clients and passion projects and everything like that. So how did I actually create my own style from all of those creators and amazing artists? I think we all pull from past experiences and things that we've seen, art that we've looked at, photographs, movies, television, conversations we have with friends, family, or strangers. And I think sometimes we knowingly pick something out and save it for later and apply it to what we're doing. But a lot of it comes subconsciously through your life, through your daily, whatever it is that you're doing. You will slowly develop a style or at least a brand that attaches to the work that you do. It's pretty evident. The people out there that are creating because they love to create, whether they're painters or filmmakers or photographers, they will stand out from the massive pool that is creatives because they're doing something that is theirs and they really believe in it, and people will flock to that for sure. So that's what I hope in the style and the way that I choose to speak to you and shoot videos. It's my style, and I hope that that translates across to the people that keep coming back to watch my videos. Okay, Mary Jo asks, where does adding music come in the process of creating a short film? This is a complicated question because, well, it can get really, really, really interesting, but I'll try to give like the short little answer. So over the years, for me, the way I approach music is typically before anything's even shot. As soon as I have a concept or a script and I'm starting to visualize what it is that I'm shooting, how I want to put it all together, from there I can pick out a handful of songs that I think may apply to the tone, the feel, and what type of emotions I want to get out of that video. And that works pretty much 99% of the time. Sometimes, I'll sit there. We have the windows open. There's like a plane crashing or something. Sometimes that will change in post-production and I'll find a different song and everything changes, but that will help me through the entire editing process, as it does most filmmakers. Once they have that perfect track or whatever it is, they're trying to combine the beautiful imagery with the beautiful audio. It's just makes it a lot easier. And I use MusicBed, so it's a subscription you can get where if you're a creator on YouTube or Instagram or Vimeo or wherever, you can have this amazing access to a mass library of all kinds of music that's created by top-notch musician. Seriously, you should check it out. Music Bed. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, John asks, do you prefer filming in a studio or on locations, and why? John, I like to shoot on location for sure. I mean, being here at home in a controlled kind of environment, obviously we mentioned the window is open, but and it's not the best sound quality that you can get out of this room. I try to keep it as stripped down as possible because it's all about this right here, not about whatever it is that's going on around me. I love just being outside in natural light and just using natural light to give me those different looks and feel, and it's a completely different experience when you challenge yourself to be in unpredictable situations, whether it's I'm gonna go to this spot in the city and shoot some stuff, and maybe you get there and I don't know, it's cloudy and too many people or whatnot, and you have to sort of adapt and react to that situation. React, adapt, react, whatever. But I definitely like shooting on locations. You get more creative, to me. More quickly, you get more creative than at home because you're having to think a little bit faster and a little more outside the box. So you're not as comfortable probably as you are just sitting here at home. Jeremy asks, must get those shorts. Source? Okay, so here's the photo. I was in Philadelphia a couple weeks ago, and yeah, with some really good friends from Florida, and we were dressing up in 70s style clothing to go roller skating. Yeah, the shorts my friend bought, and she got them from H&M. They're pretty comfortable. They're a little short, they're a little tight, but you could wear them as bathing suit or to run, whatever. They have the built-in package container, if you know what I mean. So, okay. Ginger asks, flour or corn tortillas? We're slowly kind of getting away from the good questions. Flour or corn tortillas? Mom, seriously. I think it depends, because depending on what you're eating, you might want corn, you might want flour. I like corn tortillas on traditional tacos, al pastor or carnitas or whatnot. I like to have that traditional double corn tortilla. For flour, I like flour tortillas for a nice chicken Caesar wrap or a buffalo chicken wrap or fajitas. I like fajitas with flour tortillas, so I like them both. I can't really choose sides. And that bird is really getting it out there. Yeah. It is a gorgeous day. Let me just tell you, it is so nice. Okay, next question is from _SuperP, and they're asking, do you collaborate with other creators? Yes. I absolutely am trying and have been collaborating with different creators. I want to collaborate with awesome people out there who want to just make stuff. So yeah, I do. Yes and yes and yes. Jake asks, who is your coolest friend? The nerve on that guy. Okay, next question is from OSnapChew, and they're asking, how do you get accurate color from the Sony camera? What picture style are you using? And those questions. So we get this question a lot, not just me. All kinds of people are getting this question, and I'm going to answer it pretty simply. Very recently, I have been shooting in the standard S-Log2 profile. The only thing I'm changing is to Gamma Cine, and that's it. And as you already know as well, if you watch my previous videos, I have been using Joel Familaro's Alexa LUTs, the Phantom LUT pack, and it's been working out really well. So you should go check those out if you're shooting with a Sony camera. There's a link down below. You can get some bucks off, so go check it out. It's worth it. It's really worth it. Collab Create DC is asking, what has been your favorite project so far, and who is on your dream collab list? So I have a whole bunch of projects over the years that I'm super proud of just producing and accomplishing, and looking back and growing from all kinds of different projects. More recently, the visual narrative has been definitely my favorite project that I've ever worked on or started or thought of. And I've talked a little bit about it before. It started as a podcast called Atmosphere, but even back then I wanted to do the visual narrative and didn't have the time. And as soon as I did, I launched into the visual narrative, and it's just given me an opportunity to just work with really cool artists here in the DC area and be able to share their story from a different perspective, and just make it look like a nice little short film documentary, and it gives them something to be able to show the people that are following them and get to know them a little better. And it allows me to have the creativity around them and give them something of, you know, just a nice gift, because really the people that I'm shooting the visual narrative with, they're inspiring me, and they're a reflection of what I am doing for sure, and it's what I want to continue to do on different levels, whether it's helping different artists promote themselves and kind of just make something beautiful that can sit on the shelf for a while, or partnering with, you know, other nonprofits and other organizations to help spread good news and just good news, but just to spread whatever it is that they're trying to feed people, and make the world just a little bit better, I think that answers it. That's a long, weird answer. All right, next question is from Jordan. He asks, long-term goals for filmmaking, and what is the project that you hope to do? Long-term goals, that I am making films and videos for a long time. And I hope that over the years, as I look back maybe 10 years ago or even 15 years ago, how far I've come with my creativity and thought process when producing some sort of content. It has grown exponentially, definitely even more recently. So to look down the road and say what kind of big goal or huge the project that is going to just be the one, I don't know if that'll ever come. I think every project, every video, every opportunity to be able to turn on the camera or take a picture and make something is so rewarding, and I just don't want to take it for granted. Every single day I definitely have at least, that split-second thought of how lucky that I am, and a lot of us are, to be able to do what we do. And so my ultimate goal is to just be making videos and films and whatever that is, but for a long time. Never gonna retire. I'll work till I'm dead probably. And okay, this is from Elba with 3 A's, it looks like. Don't kill me. Recommended resources to develop photography and videography skills. These are good questions. So I would combine the two. I would say you can learn a lot right here on YouTube, a lot. So use it wisely and just search away whatever kind of questions that you have. You can find the answers on YouTube. Trust me, I do it all the time, every day. I find something new, I learn something. So it's definitely easy to find really good content to learn more about being a photographer or being a filmmaker. And you can also look into Skillshare. That's another good one that has a lot of different tutorials on there. So that's a good one. And also there is a lot of resources that are in your area. If you're in the DC metro area, you have Create Together, which is the group that I launched a few months back of just video creators and filmmakers getting together and just shooting and learning from each other. And there's a whole bunch of photo walks from Street Meet DC to Walk with Locals to Portrait Meet DC. There's a whole bunch of them out there, and there's awesome people that you can get involved with and build a community there. And they are right there to answer any questions. Trust me, if you want to learn, they will help you. There's a lot of people that are willing to give their time to help a fellow artist. Yeah. And I believe the name's Lucero. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Editing software and tips for those that are new in video editing. I say just jump right in. If you have access to Adobe Creative Cloud, use Premiere. And if you have access to Final Cut Pro, use that. Final Cut, I believe, is like $200 to own it outright. We all know that Adobe Creative Cloud, you got to pay some sort of monthly subscription to. But those are the two editing platforms that you are going to want to get into. Again, YouTube is a great resource to be able to learn how to use those editing softwares. But I say just use it. Shoot some video, pop it in there, and just experiment a little bit and get to know your way around just everything that you can do. There's just a lot of stuff that you can do in there when it comes to editing. Yeah. Okay, well, that was the question and answer video. Okay, well, those are all the questions that they came in, and we answered them, I hope, correctly. If you have any more, drop them down below. I'd like to do this more often. That would be fun. Yeah, if this is your first time coming to my channel and somehow this is the first video that you're watching, go check out some of my older videos. Consider subscribing because you should do it. I don't know. And hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't, you don't have to hit the thumbs down. Just, go on your way. Maybe accidentally hit the thumbs up, and then you'll forget about it anyway. So, yeah, until the next video, create something.